Hey guys, don't forget to hit the bell icon next to the subscribe button so that you can be notified every time I come up with a new video. Hi guys, what's up? Thank you so much for coming back. I am Arpita Behel and I welcome you back to another week of motivation on the Crazy Wisdom. Alright, so today we'll be talking about this one big dragon in our lives which keeps hovering over us and follows us wherever we go. Yes, it is fear, and should we let fear scare us in our lives? अब ये जो डर होता है ना, ये एक वो नॉन एग्जिस्टेंसी एनर्जी है which has the power to keep us trapped in it and with it for the longest period of time. So today I'm going to be listing out certain things that fearing in your life does to you, and then I'm going to be leaving it open-ended. You know, it is up to you to decide whether it's beneficial for you or harmful, and whether you want to keep fearing in your life or not. So what are we waiting for? Put on your thinking caps and your wisdom boots. Let's get on and shoot. Number one, fear makes you play safe, and you start doing things which are more acceptable. Or to put it in a better way, you start doing things which have been tried and tested, which have been done before, so that you don't have to face the initial level of obstruction and rejection and questions from others. And this usually happens because we start having possibilities, things that might happen if something goes wrong. And these possibilities usually take the more negative turn rather than the positive inside our minds. And because of this, we set boundaries for our own selves and start operating within that safe zone only. And these boundaries of fear can be many, the boundaries in fear of failure, the boundaries in fear of rejection, and the boundaries in fear of losing what we already have. And you know what happens because of this? We start chewing up on our own potential and possibilities. And this majorly happens because of the repercussions that we fear might turn true if something bad happens. Now, I'm not telling you to be outright rebellious about everything and start doing whatever comes in your mind. But limiting yourself and stopping yourself from doing every tiny and small little thing in your life, think about it. Number two, fearing makes you pessimistic. Now, this is a pure mental setback that you face. Now, because you have limited yourself and prevented yourself from achieving what you initially wanted to in your life, you gradually start losing hope, and you gradually start losing happiness, and everything around you and in your surroundings becomes gloomy and sad, and you lose that energy and vibrance of life, and you find yourself at a place where you say to people that, yaar, I don't want to do anything more. I don't feel like doing anything more. Mera kuch aur karne ka man hi nahi karta. And that is obviously because of the fact that you're not happy with the current place your life is at and the current results that are in your hand because of those unnecessary fears and apprehensions that you have always surrounded yourself in. Number four, fearing makes you comfortable, and it throws you into that beautiful rosy pit known as the comfort zone. Ever heard about the word meethi churi? Exactly, that is what comfort zone is. It kills you slowly and softly, and you happily let it do it. Because guess what? You're busy smelling the flowers inside that pit. You become the frog inside that well, which never gave a chance to his potential to jump out of it, because guess what? He actually feared the fall if he couldn't do it. And just like that frog, when we surround ourselves with fear in our lives, we comfortably take that position inside that dark well and wait patiently for help to arrive. But guess what? Help never does arrive for the ones who do not try or who fear. It arrives for the ones who take a chance. And thus, that comfort zone comfortably makes us and our abilities obsolete. And number five, fearing cuts competition. For half of us, we give up even before beginning or trying in our lives. And therefore, the path automatically becomes clearer and easier for the rest of us. We just keep ourselves busy by scaring ourselves by all those unknown possibilities and consequences and repercussions of all those negative things that might happen, and the rest 50% just takes the cake and walk away. And if you have gotten the chance to see that ad on television which says that dar ke aage jeet hai, that actually stands true. Because the moment we free ourselves from all these fears, that is the moment when we start getting success in our lives. Now, as an exercise to see whether fearing in your life will do you any good, do this one thing. Take a piece of paper and write down all the things that scare you, all the things that you have a fear of in your mind, and start looking at it. Just suspend everything else in your life and start looking at all those things and start feeling all those emotions that you get when you think about them. When you think about all the negatives that might happen in your life if you take a step forward, or if you take a step in the direction which is not being taken before. Do nothing else for the next 2 days in your life and just start feeling those emotions of fear, of all those negative repercussions that might happen. Now, after 2 days, just stop doing this and look at yourself in the mirror. How much have you changed by fearing? you would see that you have changed 0%. Fearing has done nothing but wasted 48 hours, wasted 2 days of your life without giving you any results. And therefore, no matter if you waste the next 2 weeks, the next 6 weeks, the next 6 months, or the next 1 year, or your entire life, fearing about those imaginary things that have just not happened yet, that might not happen ever, you would see that you would just go round and round in circles in your life. You know, whether I should do this? No, what if this happens? Whether I should do this? No, what if this happens? You know, you would just be stuck in that imaginary circle, that imaginary sphere that you have created for your own self. And it would end up taking you nowhere in your life. You know, we would just end up becoming that Quaker Mendak who never tried and who never achieved. And therefore, the sooner the better. You know, the sooner you stop fearing, the better your possibilities for a better future would be. So guys, this was it from my side on what fear can do in our lives. There are a lot of other things that it can do and destroy. And therefore, it is up to you to decide whether you want to entertain it or not, and whether you want to give it any space in your life or not. I hope you enjoyed the video, and if you did, don't forget to leave a cute little thumbs up right underneath it, and don't forget to subscribe to the channel in order to remain updated with all the latest news on astrology and motivation. With this, I'll be meeting you next week, but don't forget to be crazy and wise until we meet for the next time. I'll see you guys sooner. Bye bye.